is this theme music? I thought you had a
Yeah,
signature
so
tune.
we don't. We are live,
We are
actually.
live. No music.
Yes,
No
no
music.
Live and
music,
kicking,
right?
live and kicking. Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yes,
about it.
no music today. No music. How are you, Roy? How are you, Jamie?
Well,
Good,
I
good,
am
good, 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 good.
pretty good.
I want
We
to
are.
go to Brazil to teach. I want to go to Brazil.
Yeah.
You should, actually. Brazil is not having a good time. It's good time. It's not having a good time, but actually, we can, yeah, but definitely it's a good place to teach English because people just, we have a problem there learning English, it's
I
very
thought
good.
I thought every Brazilian was in Ireland now.
Ah, yeah, we have a few, like, not all of them, just big
Not quite.
part.
Not quite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dublin de Janeiro, right?
Yeah.
Very good. Dublin de
Dublin de
Janeiro.
Janeiro.
Have you ever heard this expression? Dublin de Janeiro. Yes. We are live on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and we will be on Spotify because now we have a Spotify and you can join.
Jesus
You can,
Christ, you're making a
World
collection, huh?
world
yeah.
world domination.
Yes, exactly. We try to
Fernanda
because
is an
English,
imperialist, a social
English.
media imperialist.
Right, please. Don't get me wrong. You
Yeah.
just have to be in everywhere. But
The next step is getting some
But
vaccines,
the
You're going to be
question is,
the queen of mambo.
yes,
Buy some vaccines and you'll be the queen
Jamie,
of mambo.
we can have that conversation actually because me and Gaudier, we are
Yeah,
posting
how's your
our
kid?
my kid. He's perfect. He's amazing. He's the
he's the
best
best son
ever.
Nice.
ever. Yeah.
Yes, that's him.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, say hello to Marcus. Come over, I will say Marcus.
Oh, it's
I,
Marcus
y-
there. Hi,
yeah.
Marcus. Good to see
Marcus
you.
VC. Tell me what the VC stand for. Victor
Conceição.
Yes, we have somebody. So guys,
Constantinople.
please,
Yeah.
if
Conceição.
you if you didn't arrive in time here in Instagram, please you can run to Facebook and to YouTube because we are here on
They're
YouTube.
everywhere. Yeah.
So please come along. I will finish this conversation on Instagram because Roy didn't join me and I'm here by myself and like this is team.
Oh, by
Yeah,
myself.
all by
La,
myself.
la,
Yes.
la,
Oh,
Very
by
musical. Come on.
myself.
Yes, very
Okay, so
good.
where I'm confused. Where do I have
Uh,
to go? To Messenger and Facebook, maybe, is it?
n- n- no, it was.
To Instagram. Yeah. But where
go to
I
Jameson. Go to
Yeah,
Jameson.
it was, but you didn't. So, yeah, I just finished now. Anyway, so we have this. So, Marcos, what's VC? What's the meaning of VC? Tell
Vitor. I
us,
bet you it's Vitor.
Marcos, Victor. It can be. Yeah, yeah, it can be. So, Roy, how are you?
So how
Are you
am I?
happy? Yes, are you happy about the new normal? How is life with this new?
Funny. I was thinking about this morning, and I think I am starting to feel a little bit more. Um, it's a little bit more. I don't know, a little bit more difficult for some. I don't know whether it was Monday or whether it was that Waterford lost the All Ireland hurling final yesterday.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
and
sorry,
so
Roy.
I have big connections with Waterford,
I
and
know.
but
Yeah.
Limerick were very good, and they won it fairly easily. But
Mm.
Waterford did very well to get to the final, but we just dreamed that it might happen. But I hopefully it will happen. It will come again. So
Vai, Waterford.
vi Waterford, and we have to say. Interestingly enough, I don't know if you saw my conversation on Facebook. One of my the Irish
Yeah.
for Waterford is
Waterford.
Daisha.
Yeah. Sorry.
Now I am hearing myself coming back.
Yeah.
It's bad enough hearing myself once. I don't like to hear myself twice. But the Irish name for Waterford is Daisha, and you say come on the Daisha or up the Daisha, Deise. but one of my first, not one of my first students, but do you remember Daisy in our class, Fernanda from
Yes, I
Brazil?
do.
Hey,
Yes.
yeah, Daisy. She spells it Deise, and
Yeah.
it when I first saw it, I said, that's the same as Waterford, Daisha, the Irish word for Waterford. And she didn't
Really.
know what I was talking with. So I gradually thought I had told her. And then I,
Yeah.
I, I sent her a message on Facebook saying, you have to support Up the Daisha. Uh,
Mm.
and she had forgotten it completely that it was the connection, because she is
Well,
now in Canada. And
is she?
yeah, and I told her
Oh.
she should watch it at about 8:30 in the morning,
Yeah.
their time. But anyway, she was confused. She'd forgotten that I had told her, and
Yeah.
therefore I said I'm a bad teacher because it didn't. Here, I'm hearing myself again. Oh no, it's gone again. Yeah. Um, but yeah, so that's it. That's a little connection between Waterford and Brazil, Daisha. But
Yes.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh,
I
okay.
remember that. I remember her, and
Yeah.
she was there. And I remember she was the first person that I met that bought something from Amazon. I had no idea what was Amazon
Amazon.
for two
Really?
years ago.
Do
Really,
they not
right?
have
Yeah.
Amazon in Brazil? No.
They don't deliver in Brazil. Actually, I don't.
Ah, wow.
The
Yeah.
same way they do here. It's just totally different. And
Yeah.
then she said, "I bought a new phone, and it's from Amazon." And what's Amazon? And then I was just like asking, like, what's this? And then,
Yeah. Wow.
wow, yeah. So I will never forget Daisy. And secondly, she bought a Google phone, and I
Right.
had no idea that Google was
Making
also,
phones.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, they have a good model, huh?
It is, but it's really expensive. It's
Yeah,
expensive. Yeah.
yeah. It's designed for running along Google, running
Hmm.
along Google Mail and Google Meeting, and you know.
Yes, true. Google Podcast. You can. By the way, talking about podcast, you can follow us on Spotify, Google Podcast, Podcast Apple. We are in many different places now. Yes, so that's very nice. And teacher
I,
Jamie, how are you? How are you doing?
I'm doing so.
Mm,
Trying to stay a teacher and not wash dishes or serve food.
yeah, I
But I
understand
got
you.
three of this country is taking me for granted, you know.
Mhm.
Like, oh,
There.
you're not an Irish. Oh, you're not a woman. Oh, you're not young.
Mm.
Oh,
But you
and
happen to be a good teacher. But does that matter? Haha.
it doesn't.
Matter? No.
It
It could
doesn't.
be,
It's crazy.
yeah.
And hey,
English teaching in Ireland is so unprofessional. There is
yeah.
a bloody insult, really, to the
But
job of teaching.
Fernanda, you have to congratulate both of us now, because we both got certificates since we last saw you in English studio. Okay, I know.
Me too.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think
So
mine too. Yeah.
You
yeah.
got a master's, yeah?
So
No, I
well,
think
Jamie got the CELTA,
yeah.
and I got my master's in Trinity,
Uh-huh.
and the ironically, my dissertation was English language teaching in Ireland. Is it a career?
Mhm.
Is it a career? And
It can
sadly,
be a career,
yeah,
but
it
it's not a
should be.
profession. It's
Yeah,
not a profession. It's so
well,
unprofessional that it's
yeah,
an insult, really,
yeah,
to
and
education.
that's the whole thing about it. There are some great international articles about how English language teaching is seen by everybody outside the sector as a temporary job, something you can go backpacking with. Or there is one great article from Australia, economy class profession. I forget the name of the title, but
Tourist,
a
teacher
tourist. Yeah,
tourist,
yeah, yeah.
tourist.
And that you're only filling in between something else, which is crazy. And so that's
Maybe it may well be a part of the industry,
yeah,
but it cannot be all of it. You need
no,
senior teachers. You need people to guide the younger ones. You need a structure there. But they're
yeah,
just hiring randomly. They're hiring chicks in their 20s, and that's it.
Yeah.
Period. You know.
So this
Uh,
is my certificate. I also
oh,
have mine.
congratulations.
And yeah,
Parabéns. Parabéns. No,
yeah, yeah.
no,
Look, I
yeah,
have
yeah.
mine and it's
It's
just arrived. Yeah,
That's
very
one of
Parabéns.
the
good.
cheap
Good.
ones for 20 euro.
Sorry, what?
Right?
Say that
That's
again.
one of the cheap ones for 20 euro, no?
You bought
I
it for
also
20
have
euro.
one.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. It wasn't
Oh,
20 euro at
no.
all.
From
This is
Swan. Yeah. It's
from
from Swan.
Swan. The
Yeah.
same school as Roy
Yeah.
did, Jamie.
I
It's
think
definitely
my
not
Swan.
20. Yeah.
Swan and the lovely Gillian. She is cook. She was fantastic, wasn't she? The teacher's
Jesus. She's
teacher.
just, wow. She's just perfect.
Yeah.
I have to say, like, at the very beginning, I failed the third. We had seven
Modules.
during the course. We have set
7
seven
assignments.
assessments. Yeah, seven assessments, and
Yeah.
I failed the number three. And I said, okay, this is not for me. Thank you very much. I'm gone. I'm going home. And she said, no, 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 no. You will stay and you can go ahead. You can do it. And I trust you and I'll be here for you. I will support. I will help. And I
Great.
said, I was like, terrified. And then at the end, finally, everything worked well for me. I didn't, something, I think we should talk about this, right? Just to mention. Thank you, Marcus, very much. Yes, we are improving our streaming. Yes, we are trying to because we want to reach more people. We want to teach and accessible and affordable prices. We have teacher Jamie. We have teacher Roy. I am also teaching online. So thank you very much. And congratulations, Roy, Jamie. Congratulations, Fernanda. Yes, thank you very much. Yes, thank you.
Obrigado, Marcos. Obrigado.
Marcos, what is VC? Please, I know.
It's an abbreviation for his
For what?
surname.
I know.
His surname. But he still doesn't. It doesn't tell us, does he yet?
Explain,
What
yeah.
it is? VC.
I'm just curious because Gaudier, his first name was Vitor.
Vitor. Yeah.
Yeah, and just by the time I was pregnant, all my pregnancy, I was just calling him Vitor, Vitor, Vitor. And it's funny because I was celebrating my 25th birthday, and I organized a party, and it was what's the word, right? When we teachers, when we organize for the baby, people come and bring the baby.
Well, a baby shower. Yeah, it's an American baby shower. It's becoming more popular now. This is before the baby is born, isn't it? Yeah,
yes, exactly.
Yeah. And it's something I think that came from America. I'm pretty sure, a baby shower. But it's becoming more popular here in Ireland. But I have this. I think you should wait till the baby is born before you have the party because
You never know.
yeah, you don't know. There could be problems, or there could be, you hope there won't be. But and I always have a little bit of a feeling of I don't know. I'm not completely happy with the idea of it. Anyway, if I was pregnant, maybe we would do things differently. What condition is that? If I was pregnant, we would do things differently.
You should speak correctly, Roy. If I were pregnant.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah,
this is the second because
I always have an argument about this. We know in English. I don't. If I were you, yeah. But in fact, this is an old form of subjunctive. I think that we don't really recognize anymore. And I mean, why should people say if I was you, which is what we normally do with it is a third condition.
No, I agree with you, but
myself, grammatically.
English is just English, right?
Yeah.
It's just something. And I had a teacher, and he used to say, "See, it's English. It's easy."
Yeah.
Remember, the teacher.
Yeah,
right.
No problem. It's easy.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's easy when everyone says it's easy when you know how. You see.
Yes. Teacher Willoughby. You see, that's English. English, it's easy.
It's easy. Yeah, well, half the words are the same in Portuguese and Spanish as they are in English. So some of it is easy,
Yeah.
Fatigado. No, is there a word?
But
fatigado?
we just have to memorize. If I were you,
Yeah,
I would, blah
would.
blah blah.
Yeah, I
And
would
this
stop
is
teaching.
what conditional? This is the
Isn't it the third? Third, yeah.
No, it's the
If
second.
the second,
if
Roy.
I saw,
That's
if
the
I
second conditional.
It's the
if I were
second.
Second, yeah. And Marcos VC, it's Viana Curti. Viana Curti. Okay, it's not Vitor. Marcos Viana. Marcos Viana is a very, very common name in Brazil as well.
I
Yeah.
think Vienna is a city in Italy.
Viana is Italian, is it? Yeah.
Sounds
Okay, let's
Italian to me.
see. Doesn't matter how many fails you get, but the persistence you won. This is the secret. Yes, very good words, Marcos. Well
you
done.
at first
So,
you
but we
don't
were.
succeed.
I didn't finish the story about my baby shower, and Jamie
yeah.
didn't finish his story about. So, Jamie, you were
Life
saying.
is
You
full.
were saying. Please go ahead.
I was saying what? I'm lost.
About the struggling and the difficulties and all the situation now and how you
Well, the
feeling now.
situation now in Dublin is terrible. It's
For
terrible because most of the schools have gone down to 20% of the staff, and now they are starting to rebuild.
uh-huh.
But they are rebuilding in the most bigot way I have ever seen.
Mm.
They're hiring only pretty faces, 20 something girls, and that's it. And as few non natives as possible. So I don't know. I'm finding that with a curriculum of 30 years,
Mhm.
I'm not being hired because they're not even reading my application.
You know what's funny? Yesterday I had this experience. I just applied for a job, and I sent Indeed the message. Like it was no Friday. This was Friday. 3:58. At 4:15, I had an answer. Thank you very much for your application, but checking your blah 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 your skills, we see that you are not suitable to the job. Thank you very much. And I just answer. I reply them. This
Huh?
just must be a robot. How can you do it in just 15 minutes?
Did they
Like
ask you
saying,
if you did they ask you if you had a Celta?
Hmm.
yes, like
And you
all the
said
answers.
no.
But
Oh,
I
And
didn't.
this is for a teaching job. It
No,
wasn't
no,
for a job.
no. Something different, a regular job, because
Oh, just
as
yeah.
James is saying,
But was it
okay,
market
okay,
drive?
okay.
is so hard. Yeah.
Was it driving a bus? Was it to be a bus driver? No. Was it
A
driving
bus
a
driver.
driving a
A
maybe
bus driver.
bicycle.
You
be a
can practice
pilot,
with the auto. Yeah?
an airline pilot? They were right anyway. If it was an airline pilot, because I
Uh-huh.
don't think you are qualified for to be a fly planes.
Of course that I am
Yeah.
right. I can
Okay. So
fly.
that's so.
I
Why do you?
believe I can fly. Another
Yeah.
song. I
Yeah,
believe
you just gotta
I
believe
can
it,
touch the sky.
That's
Yes.
a metaphor, not. Aer Lingus or Ryanair will not give you a job if you just say, "I believe I can fly."
Because I don't have this new young face anymore. But my dream
But
was
yeah,
to
yeah.
be anyway, a
Yeah,
flight attendant.
But
discrimination is there.
interesting. Why do you?
Mhm.
This is turning the question. Why do you think they ruled you out? You know this phrasal verb, rule you out.
It's just
You
a
know,
machine. It was a robot. And then,
but
for my surprise, somebody real answered me. And the
all
guy
right.
said, okay, you are high. It was just, okay, it was a sweet answer. But he said, we can't hire you because your abilities and your skills, you are just much
Too
more
well
qualified.
qualified. Too well qualified.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
You're overqualified. Yeah.
this
Overqualified.
doesn't make any sense. I decide what is good for me. It's not like no. Anyway, this is not an answer, but it was an answer.
The job market is not making any sense in Dublin, really.
Mhm.
And the rest of Ireland is also stranded. I've applied for jobs in Limerick, in Cork, and they just say, "Oh, you're not in Limerick, so we don't hire you."
Mm,
Motherfucker, give me a job and I will fucking move, you know?
Yeah.
yeah.
Whatever.
Did you,
Yeah.
well, did you tell them that? I mean, that you could prepare.
Of course.
Yeah, and what do they say? Do they say, you
Nothing.
know, yeah? Do they need someone very quickly? Maybe that you cannot be there immediately, or is it?
They're getting 20, 25 people applying, so
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
of them are
Yeah.
there, you know. That's
Okay.
it.
Um.
Why
Yeah.
people say that something is easy?
Why?
They are moronic. They are
Yes,
moral.
so go ahead.
If
We
you
need an answer. I don't have an answer for this question. Do you have, Roy? Why people say that something is easy? I have no idea.
they are stupid.
Okay, because
sorry, who
everything
says
is
it's
with
easy? Sorry, who says?
Marcus is
Oh, I see
asking a
people
question.
say that something. Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought it was connected with the job application. And
No, we are just
yeah.
talking.
Do you know why people say that something is easy? Okay, maybe he is saying that what you said. I said that English is easy, but I'm joking because of that. But really, if you concentrate on it and grasp it, it's not. I don't think it's the most difficult language in the world to learn. Um, but if there are basic rules and stuff, but if you concentrate, but what does it say? Because everything is easy when we already know. Yeah, that this something. This is the result of the curiosity, the result of education, and the result of persistence. Yeah, I mean, acquiring the skills and the knowledge is what you get. Say if you wanted to become a bus driver and you couldn't drive a bus, hopefully you would get to the stage at some stage where you found it easy because you had been taught and you could practice and you could put it into effect and practice in a bus. And eventually, like driving a car, we all found driving a car difficult at first, and then after you even riding a bicycle was difficult.
And then you have to learn everything again if you move to a country where the car it's not the drive is not in the right position, it's on the left position, then you have to learn everything again. So
yeah,
it's very difficult, complicated. Yeah.
And
that's because in Brazil you drive on the wrong side of the street.
No. Sorry.
Yeah. You know, we are
everywhere around the world, but Ireland, UK, Japan, and Australia. Japan too.
And New Zealand, maybe. Yeah.
New Zealand, really?
Yeah. Japan. No. Japan is the same because a lot of with my redundancy money from ESD, I was able to put it towards a Japanese import of a car that we needed. So it covered half the price of a 5-year-old car, and it is a Toyota Prius. So, but it has the steering wheel on the same side as us, the right-hand drive. So it's funny, it's confusing. We call our cars right-hand drive cars, but we drive on the left-hand side of the road. Why is that?
In other languages, you use the same side.
Yeah.
You would say that you use the road side, not the steering wheel side. So in Spain, you would say we drive on the right.
Yeah.
But actually, you're sitting on the left.
Yeah. But do you call the car a right-hand drive, or do you call the car left-hand drive?
We call the car a right-hand drive.
Yeah. Well, you see,
you don't call the car a right-hand drive.
Yeah, but we. Yeah. Are you sure? I mean, I know you speak the language, but you see, we call our cars right-hand drive cars because the steering wheel is on the right-hand side of the car. Although we drive on the left because the steering wheel is on the right because the driver must be.
You would just declare it and say the car has the steering wheel on the left.
Yeah.
But
okay, that's a long way.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you
we just say we call it.
And the drive. You know, like the position of the wheel is independent from the drive.
Yeah.
At least in Spanish, Portuguese should be similar.
China,
there is no etc. No etc. That it's not like Australia, Japan,
no,
England,
come on,
Netherlands, etc. Etc. is Ireland.
Netherlands drive on the left, huh?
No, Netherlands is
China
not.
doesn't drive on the left.
Netherlands drive on the left.
I know. I've been in China.
This is the homework. Okay, so next Teachers Talk, we want to hear from you. You just do your search there and just tell us where we can find this, because we know that majority of the countries, they do the same way as Brazil. Sorry, And yes, we want to know. This is a homework, okay?
Okay,
So,
here
Gary,
is your homework.
yeah,
Jamaica, Antigua and Bermuda, Trinidad and Tobago, the Bahamas.
Jamie, you no stop. Let them say whatever. Yes, like
Uh,
yes, it's
seven-
serious. This is a serious class.
76
Okay.
countries drive on the left.
Uh,
76 countries.
76.
Countries drive on the left.
Yeah, I've found the same website. I think. Have you got 163 drive on the right?
Okay.
Australia, Bangladesh, Virgin Island, Brunei, Cayman Island, Cyprus, Fiji, Hong Kong, India,
yeah.
Indonesia.
Marcos is saying something really. Yeah, I never.
Not the Netherlands. Netherlands they drive on the right.
The Netherlands drive on the right.
Yeah, because Marcus
Okay.
suggested Netherlands.
Mhm.
All the European cities, countries drive on the right, don't they?
Yes.
Europe they do.
Not Ireland.
Mainland Europe. Sorry, when I say Europe, I mean mainland Europe.
Yeah.
And but
Zimbabwe drives on the left. Uganda drives on the left. Tanzania drives on the
it's
left.
interesting. There are various theories about why we drive on the left, and one of them I heard. I mean, have you heard them, Jamie? A long time ago when we had horses, and the horses would pull the carriages, stage coaches in America. That when they people were approaching, normally you would hold a gun in your right hand side across you. So you are defending yourself, and you are sitting driving your carriage, and you would have a gun on the in your right hand. So then that means that you would prefer to pass somebody if you saw them coming. You would prefer to go to the left, so you would see the gun, which would be in their right hand. Their right hand side, and maybe sitting driving the horse.
Another theory that
Yeah.
it has to do with being in an island, because when
Yeah.
you drive and there is a cliff, you want to be in the inside of the road,
Yeah, but
and then if you go the other way, you're on the outside. Yes, I know, but
is it only one way? Like, is it? That's
I've read that idea that
That
it has
does-
to do with being an island, right?
Yeah.
Many territories are islands.
Yeah. And there was. Have you ever heard of the phrase "by hook or by crook"? We will do something by hook or by crook.
No,
It
I
means-
didn't.
Again, this is one of the phrases that a lot of people think it's to do with an area in Wexford and Waterford, and it's to do with Cromwell. And he said he will capture Waterford by hook or by crook, and hook is on one side of the estuary and crook is on the other. But I don't know whether that phrase comes from that, but it also is some people say it's not this, that it is to do with riding horses on a carriage, and that on one side you would have a hook, on the other side you would have a crook.
Yeah.
And they're two different types of weapons, but it means that they will beat them by hook or by crook.
One way or another.
Yeah, one way or the other. Sorry, is that connected to left and right? No, it's not. It's to do with weapons, by hook or by crook. So we will take them regardless. Sorry, that isn't connected with left and right. I thought it, but I was.
Irregardless. What a stupid word. Irregardless.
No, it's not. It's
Irregardless.
beautiful. I
Yeah.
like.
It's contradictory. You can put two negatives in a word.
Is there such a word, irregardless? No, we don't say irregardless. We say regardless.
Regardless. Yes.
Regardless of your qualifications, you still didn't get the job.
I think
They
it's
are all beautiful words.
word.
What?
It's a Donald Trump word.
Ah,
Irregardless.
No, regardless. He didn't say irregardless. He just said.
I know. I'm just throwing it in.
Okay.
I'm just throwing it in.
Yeah, I love this word. I think it's beautiful. Regardless, likewise, however, and all those. Yes.
Nevertheless,
Nevertheless, yes.
not,
Although,
notwithstanding.
yeah, all of them. Yeah. And so yes, yesterday we had that moment, and Roy was mentioned about the what's the name of the game?
Hurling.
Hurling. Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
And did you socialize, Roy? What did you
Oh
do?
no,
Like,
I
did you
watched
say
it on the TV at home. Yeah.
by yourself? No
Yeah.
family, no
Yeah.
friends, nobody. Yes.
No, but my wife is from Waterford, so there, and I have went to school there, and my sister lives there, and we go to Waterford a lot. So
And you have a boat there, don't you?
a small boat, yeah,
Yeah.
14,
Nice, nice.
14 foot.
You
for
could
Yeah.
say, you could say the rent, huh? Put it
Yeah,
up and tie it to one of the keys, right?
it's not this boat has not got any cabin on it. It is just an open boat for fishing. It's only less than let me see, 4 meters. Is it 4 meters long? 14 feet. Is that 4 meters?
Yes.
4 or 12. Yeah, about 4 meters
Or
long.
Big.
Yeah, and
you
Yeah.
can always put a
Lot of
mattress and
land.
have a Brazilian student.
yeah, maybe they could sleep in it.
350.
Put a tent on it, and then they could sleep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Talking
we
about
should.
fishing, Roy. Yes. I think we should just mention, just like whatever. Yes. Just to say to people watching what's going on here in Ireland. We cannot talk about Brazil because I will be really upset if you start talking about the situation in Brazil and whatever. So, what's the story now? We are expecting for Christmas in 2 weeks' time. Yeah.
The British have the Navy warships
Mm.
patrolling their waters already, even
Fucking
though no decision has been taken.
Really? Oh
The
my
feeling
what a
goodness.
is,
bunch of articles.
yeah,
Really.
so it's all to do with ownership of the fishing rights within your own territorial waters. And at the moment, they because they are in the European Union, all the fishermen from all the European countries can share the waters, providing
Mm.
they only catch the quotas of what is agreed. But a
Yeah.
lot of them, if England, I say England, the
UK.
United
Yeah.
Kingdom, but
Mhm.
it is that decision has really been controlled by England, not the United Kingdom,
Mhm.
because Northern Ireland voted to stay in the European
Yep.
Union. So did Scotland, and I'm not sure about Wales. These are the countries that make up the United Kingdom. But if they leave the EU, the European Union, then these fishing waters will be taken. They will take control over them, which
Mhm.
means I'm not sure of the limit. But is it in some cases it's 200 miles around the coast, but that's not possible between Ireland and England because there's only 60 miles. 200 miles is the actual,
50
yeah,
division. It's
yeah.
a 50-50 division.
Is
There
it
is
between
no
Ireland and
there is a
yeah,
border drawn.
yeah. But I think territorial waters are 200 miles, which is 200 would be about 300 kilometers.
No,
Uh,
200 nautical miles.
yeah, which is
About
longer than a
50.
normal mile. Yeah.
It's longer
So
than the usual
yeah,
physical
so
mile.
maybe 350 kilometers. But I'm not positive. I have to check that what the actual distance is of
The, the point over there is the chunk around Scotland. You
yeah,
know,
yeah,
that
yeah,
is that is a good fishery, and it has a lot of Spanish fishermen, French fishermen, German fishermen.
Yeah.
It's got to be cleaned up with the Brexit. That's the big chunk, right? Which is what the oil is
yeah.
as well, So, but anyway, that's the Brits.
Okay, now hang on. This territory. I'm just googling territorial waters. Maybe I am exaggerating. Territorial sea is a maximum zone of the United States. Oh, that's the United States. But
It may be different in different countries.
yeah, and but the British don't, will try and stop any non-British trawlers. Trawlers is the type of boat you use to catch fish. trawlers from entering those waters, and it is not very friendly suddenly to see warships patrolling these waters before the agreement is made.
Yeah.
BRITIS, British territorial waters.
And why? What's happened, right? Because this Brexit story.
Yeah. No, I am wrong about this. Extended its territory. It's 12 miles. Sorry, not 200. 200 is crazy. 12 nautical miles, which would be about 17 or 18 kilometers, I think.
Yeah. It's about
22 kilometers. 22 kilometers. And yeah, so that now I am not sure whether there is an EU difference. I just see EU territorial waters. You know, I mean,
in Vienna for Marcus, and there are 2 Viennas in Portugal and 1 in Spain.
Sorry, say that again. There are what?
I was googling Vienna for Marcus.
All right, yeah.
And there are 2 cities in Portugal called Vienna, and there is another one in Spain, but there is none in Italy. There's none in Italy.
Spain and
Portugal.
Portugal, yeah. Marcos Viana is a very common, I don't know why, very common name in Brazil. So the story at the moment is the Brexit that's not working. They are still.
They have 4 years to talk about it, and they are
exactly.
They're still talking with the deadline, supposedly the end of the year, like the 31st of December. So it's crazy, and it's some people say it's brinkmanship, where you negotiate and refuse to agree anything because you think at the last minute somebody else will move, change their position, and but apparently, it's crazy. It's
you see how John Le Carre died.
Yeah, the writer. Yes.
He was a very anti-Brexit person.
Yeah, I think his name is Le Carré, isn't it? Hasn't he got Jean Le Carré?
Si tu parles français, tu dis Le Carre.
En français, c'est
Le Carre. Jean Le Carre.
But why in English then do they call him Le Carré? Isn't it Le Carré?
Yeah.
Jean Le Carré.
That's an assimilation. It's the interpretation of English of how how you would say it, but it's not the way you say it in French. Actually, it's like when you say in English, "No problemo."
No problemo.
It's feminine. It's problema.
Yes, problema is always feminine. Yes, sorry, it's always feminine. It's always feminine. Sorry, yeah. So
I mean, in Spanish, right?
Yeah. Why are problems always female? Why?
Oh,
I don't know.
Right.
It's a gender biased question, right?
Absolutely sexist question, yeah. And
trouble is masculine and problem is female.
Makes sense. And we also have here this week, all the conversation is around the lockdown, a new lockdown, or right? I'm just listening to the radio, and the last Friday we had a beautiful gig online on RT, because we said that we mentioned the last meeting we had, the last Teachers Talk, the app to listen to the radio. And the RT1 radio, they did tribute to John Lennon and the Beatles. Did you watch that?
And this was with the orchestra in the National Concert Hall. No, sadly, is it still online? Can you still watch it?
Yes,
no,
I will share the link here because it's beautiful.
No, that was. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, on Friday I couldn't watch it earlier. So I will try and find it. And there are interesting gigs coming up on a lot more. A lot of the theaters are trying to do online productions, and the Abbey and the Concert Hall are trying to introduce small audiences back into theaters. But the Abbey have a thing called one-on-one, which is a one performer in the theater and one person in the audience, which is like, but at least
That's
it's
lovely.
better. Imagine, you have to choose that audience very carefully so that they will react properly to the play or whatever it is. But that's going to be online as well. So we'll see. Hey, you didn't watch? Did you watch my play online, Fernanda?
Just part of it. I was
At
going
least
to
that part
mention. You
there.
just
Oh, you were going to
yeah.
mention, yeah. It's
Yeah, I
not
was going to
not very
let me
very.
share
It was
this first, Roy. Can I show you just very quickly?
yeah.
Where is that? The thing about here. Look, I'm gonna share this with you. Here.
Oh,
Can
that's
you hear?
Liam O'Reilly.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
you're working.
You recognize him, Fernanda? Yeah.
Huh?
Liam O'Reilly.
Yes, that's him. He was there singing and loads of.
But I'm not the only one.
Beautiful. And the world.
Imagine.
Yes, he's song 3. Music
Did he?
song 3, yes, from Beatles, and they were old. My favorite is this one. I like
Jealous
this one.
Sky. And before that, Memories
Yeah.
of a Piano, Lacquered White. One of
Jealous
those
Sky, yes.
enduringly iconic visions of the era when John Lennon sat down at those keys, a birthday present for Yoko back in 1971.
Yes.
Peace on earth. Keep on doing those mind games forever. Some kind of druid dudes.
That's RT Orchestra live Friday. I think it's worth it. Yes, you should watch them. Yes. And guess what? I tried to contact him because he is the only person that I know talking about language. Of course, the only person that I know in Ireland so far that fluently speaks Irish.
Go on.
Really?
You mustn't have met many.
Irish, right?
Laurum Gaelega ach ní laurum go flúrseach. Okay. Which? What do you know? Yeah. What do you think I said?
I have no idea. He's Irish.
Okay. Well, I tried to say I speak Irish, but I do not speak it fluently.
Okay,
that's another conversation about the way Irish was taught in schools in my day, and it was taught a bit like I think you learned English in Brazil, where it was not much fun, and you learned grammar and everything. So you learned the grammar, and it wasn't fun, and it wasn't put into real life situations, and it wasn't made relevant to. Sadly, so the language is struggling badly. But if you look at Wales, they have a language and they look after it very well. And I think people in Wales generally use their languages.
Listen to this. Yes, listen to that now. Okay. So beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. I can't see the name of that song. Can you try and?
Oh yeah, they can.
What does it say? Or maybe you can cut and paste it, or try and say it. I don't know the name of it. I don't even know if I could translate it. But
But
Right,
you can say
I
like,
heard the Irish name for Galway. I think Gulliver. Gulliver is
It's-
Galway.
Got
Yeah.
it.
okay,
That's
how
all
do
I
I
know.
do
What's
this
it about?
again? Yeah.
Oro,
So that
Oro.
it's sad. Yeah, maybe. Okay, if I stop sharing, like it's so beautiful, Roy. And
Yeah. No, the Irish language is very poetic, and
Mhm.
you know there are some great poets and books written in Ireland. I say that,
Mm.
but I do not really have the ability to appreciate.
So see if you can read now.
I think Saivni Vunali would be the name of a woman, and that's. But I don't know if that's the name of the song or the name of a person singing. I think she's probably singing with him. There's a woman there singing with him, and
Uh-huh.
her name is probably Saivni Runala, I think is how you said. So I don't think that's the name of the song. Is there not up above it? Is there not more? No, maybe not. But yeah, no, there's beautiful, beautiful songs.
Yes, they are. Yes, and
Really are.
probably, I don't know. Maybe we never know. We are trying to. We can bring this singer, and he's an artist, and he's a singer, and he can come to have a chat. We never know. Yes, we are trying to, at least, because he do. I think his job is just like, it's amazing. It's as the same as Marcelo. You know Marcelo, right? The father, Gaudi's father. I don't know. We don't know him, but
I don't know
just
him. No, I
mentioned.
know who he is. Yeah.
Yes, you know who he is. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
And he does the same related to native Brazilian music, and it's beautiful.
Right.
So yeah, this is important for history and culture anyway. So
Yeah.
So can I share a video?
go ahead. Yes, you can. We are almost going to an end because sorry, we don't say this. Sorry, Roy, I'm wrong again. We are. What are we doing when
we're almost coming to the end of
coming? Sorry, not going. Coming. Yes, we said that before.
To the end of our broadcast. You know?
Yeah.
Here we are.
This is a Dutch group. They're singing neo-pagan folk, neo-pagan Celtic folk.
Neo-pagan. Yeah.
Pagan
okay.
Celtic folk.
Yeah.
And where are they from?
From the Netherlands.
Oh, I see.
Wow.
Close the advertise there.
Oh,
We
you can see my heart.
close the advertise.
The guy on the left is using a trumpet from Australia.
Yeah. Do you hear what? Can you close the
guy
ad?
that has a long trumpet.
Jamie,
close the ad, please.
The ad. You can just click on the ad and get rid of it.
Close it. Yeah.
Exit.
Exit. Where?
Yes, very
Yeah,
good.
good. Yeah.
Okay. Stop.
Oh, now she's gone. Next time we will see it all. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we have to.
Okay.
Do we have to finish now? Because I wanted to play you 10 seconds of an audio. I want you to see if you could recognize it. Both of you should recognize this person. I hope. Okay, let me see.
Can we play this game? We're gonna play this game next edition. Okay, let's go ahead. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
He's not James Duggan, no?
Okay. Share audio and then application Windows. Sorry, Chrome tab.
You're going to be playing it.
Yeah, hold on. Now, listen and see if you can recognize this.
It sounds very far.
No, it's not. I can't hear. No.
You can't hear. It's not loud enough.
No.
That's a pity. I'm sharing the. Can you hear anything? No.
Zero. No.
Zero. Okay.
Nothing. Yes.
I wonder why that is. Okay, I mustn't have.
Okay, now I add that to.
No.
Yeah.
Now you can see the screen. Yeah.
You are just seeing your WhatsApp.
Right. Okay. And I'm trying to play the audio from the WhatsApp,
Mm,
but that's not working. No.
no.
No, you're not. Okay. Sorry about that. That.
So go to your phone and play it close to your microphone. Press the
Well,
play.
yeah, I could do
Yes,
that.
just do this in your phone and
Okay.
press and go
Yeah.
ahead.
Let me see. I just try. Am I definitely? Okay. Don't go away.
No, we are here. We are waiting for you.
All right. I will find it now on my phone.
Today is an eclipse day in
All
Brazil.
right.
Really?
Eclipse?
Yeah.
Is it?
Eclipse, yeah.
Ah.
A big eclipse coming in.
Oh, that's nice
Okay.
in
I
Brazil.
hope this works. Okay. Can you...
Go ahead. Yeah.
And all this happens because the world is waiting for one child. Black, white, yellow, no one knows. But a child that will grow up and turn tears to laughter, hate to love, war to peace, and everyone to everyone's neighbor. And misery and suffering will be words to be forgotten forever.
Now, do you recognize that voice?
I guess Gaudier will love this record because Gaudier loves to imitate this person who is
Yeah.
I know who is him. Yeah. And he was here once.
Yes,
Different.
he was with us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our teacher
Voice
Neil
different.
O'Shea.
Teacher Neil,
But
yeah.
that's I sing a song sometimes at Christmas called "When a Child is Born." La da da la da 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 do 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 do. Yeah, I don't know if you recognize it. A lot of people have recorded it. It's called "When a Child is Born," and it's about Christmas. But that is a spoken verse of it, and I got Neil to record the spoken verse about it. And I played it to a local group, a music section that we have on the road here, and it sort of worked quite well. But maybe next week I will try and sing it. Maybe we might have some Christmas related things next week. We'll see.
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you for coming, and we hope you join and you just come back. Yes. Thanks God, the vaccine is on its way. Yes, it is.
Yeah, we hope it's going to work.
Yeah,
You know?
Good luck with everything, Marcus.
But, yeah.
And we now, Roy, just let me share just very quickly. We are saying this many times, just repeating, because now we are on Spotify. And the first episode, we are going back to the very beginning when we started. Do you remember, Roy, when was our first teacher's talk?
Oh wow! As Don McLean used to sing, a long time ago. I can still remember how. Although I have heard since I mean that was one of my favorite songs, and now Don McLean apparently used to be violent to his wife, which is not a good thing. You know?
Yeah. Really? Oh my God! This is not good.
I heard an interview that he was, but anyway.
So
yeah, so we're now on Spotify. Excuse my ignorance, but if I want to listen on Spotify, I obviously have to have a Spotify account.
It's free.
Spotify free? Oh, I thought you had to pay for it.
You can sign up using your Facebook account, so it's free. And we are not only in Spotify. You can see it's very small on the very top here, but where to listen? We can listen on Google, on SoundCloud, and Spotify. So the first edition was 23rd of March. Sorry, May. Sorry. Yeah. No, March.
March,
sorry.
I think. Yeah, I think
March. Exactly.
March.
Yeah. 23rd of March.
Yeah.
And Tina was with us on May 11th of May in Ireland, yes. And Tina was here, and we had that conversation about nurses in Ireland, and it was so nice, right? Because she was the first woman coming to the teacher's talk.
But I don't think I was live with her, was I? It was
no,
just you. I couldn't make it. I had to do.
You went to a funeral.
Yeah,
Somebody
yeah,
from your
yeah,
family passed
yeah.
away.
That's right. It was probably. Oh yeah. What was it? Early May. Was that when Tina was with you? Was
Yeah,
it the first? Yeah, that was my mother-in-law. Yeah, yeah. That's right.
yeah, yeah.
So yeah.
So yes, and we are going, like, we are organizing all those, and the second one will be hopefully until the end of this week. We will have the second episode coming for Teachers Talk, Spotify, and you can hear whatever you are. And it's, yeah, you follow us and share and subscribe, and yes, that's it. Yes.
And don't forget to click.
And don't forget to click, please, especially that. Yeah. So, Jamie, would you come back next week?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm all right. I don't have much to do.
Yeah.
Just to watch how they don't read my applications.
Yeah.
We never
understand.
even talked about English Studio and the whole ELT sector, but maybe we can talk next week about that. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's such a disaster, you know.
Yeah. You know. I mean,
Are they working again? Is this school
well,
reopened?
they're going to reopen in January, and they are taking over the Instagram account of the old school.
They bought the name.
They bought the
And-
name and the domain name and the trademark, and they are controlled from
So
London.
they have to open a school in Dublin.
Yeah.
Maybe not the same place, but if not, it doesn't make any sense. The money they paid for the trademark.
Yeah.
You
At the moment, it looks like they are in the same building, but I don't know. Have you walked past the school recently, Jamie?
No,
No, I wondered if there is any activity in there, if there's anybody sitting in reception or whatever. But
I
I
haven't seen any notices taken off or anything. I haven't seen anything done.
Yeah.
Last time I walked past was in September, October.
Yeah.
And there was nothing done. It was exactly the
You
same.
see, Fernanda, a lot of our pictures are still up on the Instagram account, you know,
Really?
and on their Facebook account. The London school are using Facebook. The Dublin Facebook account doesn't have any new postings since March, since the old school. But the London school is saying, yes, we will be opening in Dublin in January, and there are still pictures of us on the Facebook account, and so people think maybe they are getting the same teachers.
Yeah,
but it's crazy. Like I don't know. Company law, I don't think they have broken any rules, you know, because you can buy a company and then reopen. But it seems strange that students, prospective students, will think they're getting the same school, or it's not. It's completely different. So that's where company law is maybe legally okay, but morally wrong. You know.
Yeah.
It's crazy. You know.
Yeah.
Legally is fine. Legally is fine.
Yeah, I don't think they have broken any rules, but it's just awful. But I mean, also the government, the state, had to pay quite a lot of money in redundancy payments, statutory redundancy. So it cost the government maybe 120,000 euros at least, I would say, for redundancy payments and back pay to pay off all the staff, and they're gone. And maybe I know some people in the admin section of it have been offered jobs back in the old school, in the new school.
Oh,
and that's crazy.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I one of the ex-admin people said she was approached to go back and work there, and I think the only reason that she didn't is because she's got a job somewhere else. But I mean, again, I have not checked this out completely, but that appears to be the case. So, I mean, I don't know what they are doing for teachers, if they are looking for teachers. But would you go back and work there, Jamie, again?
I would apply. I apply anywhere and everywhere.
Yeah. So, I mean,
you know what I mean? I don't care.
There's two sides
it's
of it. I
about
mean,
work.
people need jobs, but you
Yeah.
know, and maybe I can afford not to go back, but I can. I know I would like to go back, but I would like to. No, I don't know.
Yeah.
I would like to open a school which is ethically and morally works for the advantage of students and teachers, and not for big
Okay,
business.
Ryan,
You'd be
here.
outside the market. You'd be outside the lobby, So
No problem. We don't have to think about capitalism and money and everything else, right? And I'm saying this since since March, I'm just thinking about. And today, me and Gaudier, we were recording just this because, guys, if you want to learn, you can learn. You can learn everything. You can learn anything.
What were you recording? A song? A
No,
dance?
advertise, yes.
All right.
Advertisement,
Oh,
yes.
for teaching, is it?
Yeah.
I see.
Because we are 2 teachers already, and we have some students, and they are happy.
Yeah.
Because we are 2 of us, and of course, every teacher is unique, and you learn. No, you can learn. Funny enough, our students, they say that Gaudier, it's very serious, and I am the joker.
He's very
Yeah, he's serious, and he's youngest, and then I am the joker, and then so it's just, and we are enjoying, and we are not doing just for money, there is other anyway. So we are here, we are trying, and we never know what's coming on the corner.
Yeah, good. Yeah, maybe you'll give me a job in your new school.
Maybe we can start a school together.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Sing smart. Jamie is there. You are there. I'm here. Gaudier. So many people walking around and just.
You need to participate in the lobby. You need political.
No, you don't. I tell you why, Jamie. We have a Facebook page now. And there we have 50,000 people looking for opportunity of business. 50,000 people, and they are all mainly Brazilians and people from everywhere. It's a huge community. This is just one example.
The investment for a school is not high, huh? The investment for a school is basically a rent.
So it's just a room. You just need a room.
And toilets. You need toilets that leak and overflow all the time. That's a what you need.
And Marcos is saying something important. How about an online school? Yes, Marcos. That's
online school.
What I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to. That's my idea. And I'm just being smart, thinking about it. And
online teaching is finished in 3 months.
Well, as soon as COVID is finished, online teaching, I think will probably. Although there will always be a market for.
Right. I think online stuff. It's here to stay. It's not.
No, I agree. I think
it's a hype. I think it's going to disappear the moment the vaccine gets more expensive.
But no, because you will always want people who cannot travel to Ireland or England.
I'm not happy with the teaching.
Yeah. I know, but some
teachers take a long.
Not all students, Jamie. There is always people. That's always gonna be someone,
But you're gonna get a little scoop of the market. Right now, it's like a 60 or 70%.
What about iTutor? What about those big?
It'll be like a 5%.
Okay, Jamie, this is not a time for this discussion. I'm just bringing this idea, and it's something that I have in my mind, and it's just,
Students are not happy. I've been reading the complaints of the students about online
Some students, not all of them, because we have a huge marketing in, if you go for iTutor, if you go to all those big brands for teaching online, they are charging.
It will all be done in 3 months.
I don't think so. I think you are maybe on that. You are quite not anyway. Yeah. So that's it, my friends. We have to go because I have to work. And yes, I have to go to my client because I am a teacher, but I am working as a carer, and it's just life. It's the way it is. I have to pay the rent, so making money. Yeah,
I'm on a subsidy. I'm sucking the Irish tits.
Jamie, I tell you something. I tell you, when I was working as a teacher, I was making 13.80 per hour in this country. And working as a carer, I do 12.50.
Well, I'm doing 19.
So it's just like it's
Now I'm doing 10 an hour for not working.
yeah.
I get 10 an hour for not working.
Yeah, I see. That's the trouble. It's difficult to get people. Some people might not go back to work because it's minimum wage, and minimum wage is not even 10 euros an hour. You know?
Right now, they're offering part-time only, and part-time doesn't make it for the subsidy. They're offering jobs of 200 a week, and the subsidy is 350.
Yeah.
You can't take a job like that. The numbers don't work.
It's crazy. Yeah.
You know, so it's like I don't understand how are the schools running right now.
So
really.
you say you were making 19. That's what you said. 19. Yes.
Yeah. 19.
Yeah. So a starter teacher now it's making 13.80 or 14, something like this.
The job offers depend. Leafy College is offering 12, and then International House is offering 19. You know, depends on the school basically.
What's the profile to go to that school that's paying 19? How long? Like what's the experience?
You should be an Irish. You should be a woman. You should be
young.
You should have a CELTA for at least 5 years.
Exactly. So
that moment you are hired, and you should be able to take a part-time.
Okay, my friends. So let's go. We're gonna be together again next week, and we are waiting for you. Come along, bring your friends, share this video, follow us, and take care, stay safe, and please keep social distancing. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
See you. Hasta la vista.